Hey, what's up? It's Patrick. It's Rose via Fire. And I pray this message reaches who it needs to reach. So let's talk about Zias, Lou, and Jidion talking about the Red Sea. And this is just like my response to basically what they was talking about, you know what I'm saying? So they was basically talking about how did the Israelites cross the Red Sea, and they was looking up how deep is the Red Sea, you know what I'm saying? And it was talking about it's something about 9,000 or 10,000 feet deep, you know what I'm saying? So they was talking about how did they cross the Red Sea when they will have to go all the way down, you know what I'm saying? Like 10,000 feet and then walk for miles, and then on the other side when they coming up, they will have to walk like 10,000 feet up again, you know what I'm saying? And I just kind of like ran across that video that was talking about that, and I just kind of like want to respond to it. You feel what I'm saying? And before I even get into my response, I just want to say that I hope that Zias, Lou, and Jidion, I hope that, you know what I'm saying, they fully commit their life to Jesus, man. You know what I'm saying? Because life is short, man. And I really hope and pray that they fully commit their life to Jesus, you know, because without Jesus, man, they're headed to hell. Because right now, bro, they're living they are living a worldly lifestyle. They are lost right now. You know what I'm saying? And if they don't fully commit their life to Jesus, they're headed to hell. They are headed to, because hell is real, you know what I'm saying? And they are headed to a place that burns with fire and brimstone, bro. Like hell is real, you know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to just reach out to them before I even get into the response, man. I just hope that they fully give their life to Jesus, because, you know what I'm saying, hell is real, Jesus is real, Jesus is coming back, you know what I'm saying? And getting into my response, right? So when it comes to what you might call them, like when it comes to Zias and Lou, like, hey, bro, if God has a calling over your life, bro, you know what I'm saying? If God is calling you, and if God is tagging on your heart for you to fully commit your life to Him, bro, hey, bro, don't even reject it, bro. Don't even run from God, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't even run from God. If God is calling y'all to fully commit your lives to Him and just fully follow Him, don't even run from God, bro. You know what I'm saying? Accept your calling that God has over your life. Because a lot of people, man, like, excuse the noise. A lot of people, man, they are, you know what I'm saying? It's like they are chosen to follow God, but what they be doing is they just be running from God, bro. A lot of people, they just be running from God, bro. It's like they chosen to follow God. It's like they are attracted to all these biblical topics. You know, it's like you could feel like some of these people is just, they might be worldly right now and they might be lost right now, but there's something about them that they could be chosen to follow God, bro. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, they just be running from God. They just be running from God's calling over their life because they choose to entertain the world, and they love the world. They love the world, you know what I'm saying, more than they love God. So I just wanted to just talk about that first, you know what I'm saying? But getting into my response to them talking about the Red Sea, like, won't the Israelites just fall into, you know what I'm saying? Want the Israelites just, when they cross in the Red Sea, if it's like 10,000 feet deep at its deepest part, won't they just like go and then just fall down like 10,000 feet, and then, like, you get what I'm saying? Like that whole topic, it was interesting, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, it was interesting. And I also wanted to say that when it comes to Jidion, bro, like Jidion, like, I think he like, I'm not a fan of Jidion or Zias and Lou, like, but I do come across some of the videos from time to time. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm not like a big fan. You get what I'm saying? But when it comes to Jidion, I think he talking about he switched over to a Christian. Like, he's a Christian now. But the thing about being a Christian is Christianity is also a false religion. Christianity is also a pagan religion. So even he lost. You know what I'm saying? Even he's lost too. So it's still the same concept, man. You know, if they don't fully dedicate their life to Jesus, bro, they headed to hell, bro. I'm just gonna keep it real. But anyways, let's go back to the Red Sea thing, right? When it comes to like the Red Sea and this and that, bro, like one thing about God, and there's a lot of miracles that there's a lot of miracles that God did in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? For example, when God told Moses to split the Red Sea, like he knows what the suitable place for them to cross the Red Sea. Like he done chose the place that wasn't like 10,000 feet deep. You know what I'm saying? But even then though, look though, God, bro, he's God, bro. Like, he's lifting the water, bro. He's splitting the water in, bro. He's splitting away in the water. God could easily be on some Last Airbender type stuff. God could be like, bro, hey, I'm splitting the water. Why can't I lift the ground? Like, why can't I lift the floor of the ocean and just lift it all the way up? He could do that. He already lifted, bro. He already lifted the water. What's it to him to lift the ground if he wanted to? Bro, God is like on some Last Airbender type stuff. But in this scenario, he chose the suitable place for them to cross the Red Sea that wasn't at its deepest. You know what I'm saying? But and then hold on. I'm forgetting what I was trying to say. Oh yeah, like it doesn't gradually it's not like a drop. You don't just drop down into the sea, bro. Like that's not how that stuff works. And when I was listening to the video, I think Jidion's pastor or preacher, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't listen to preachers or pastors, bro. I don't be listening to a lot of these pastors and preachers. But you know what I'm saying? Like what he did say is that it doesn't drop down, like it's like a gradual, you literally just gradually walking when it comes to like the sea and the water. Like it's not like a gradual drop, you're dropping down, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, God did not really you feel what I'm saying? God did not choose the location that was the deepest when it comes to like the Red Sea, bro. He chose the perfect place in order to split the Red Sea, because God has what you call environmental knowledge, because God created the environment basically. So God could easily be like, hey, bro, I created the ocean, I created the seas, the moon, the stars, so I already know the exact place that you need to split the Red Sea at. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it was somebody else, and let's say they had the power to split the Red Sea, like, which they don't, but let's say some type of bootleg false god out there was able to split the Red, they probably gonna split the Red Sea at the wrong place, wrong time, all types of stuff, bro. But God has environmental knowledge. God created the environment, so he gonna make sure he split the Red Sea at the right time. And even, bro, when you hit the rewind button, bro, and you go all the way back to the beginning when Moses was put in the basket and they put Moses on the river, bro. Moses was put in the river on a basket, bro. And then when he grew up, now he's splitting the Red Sea. They put Moses in a basket on the water. And then when Moses grew up, he's splitting the water, bro. So God been calculating this stuff for a long time. God is a mastermind, bro. God be orchestrating his moves. Bro, God is a chess player, bro. God be orchestrating his moves for a long time, bro. Moses was put in a basket, they put him on the water, they put him on the river, right? And then Moses grew up, and now he's splitting the water, splitting the Red Sea. Like, do you see the storytelling, bro? God be like orchestrating his moves from a long, far away, bro. That's why the devil could never defeat God, because God already thought ahead far ahead, bro. He already knew what part of the Red Sea they were. Yo, my message has stopped recording, but let's continue with the message, man. I was talking about God already planned ahead, bro. God already knew what part of the Red Sea that they was going to cross at. You know what I'm saying? Like, God already has all this environmental knowledge of, okay, what exact place could it be, you know what I'm saying, where they could really cross. And it's not as deep, you know what I'm saying? It's shallow enough for them to cross, but I'm still splitting the Red Sea, but I'm still gaining the glory and getting the glory from the miracle of splitting the Red Sea. So God has all these things that he already calculated into the equation for a long time, long time, bro. Bro. He be planning ahead his moves for a long time, bro. And even when it comes to like his environmental knowledge. For example, sometimes when God performs a miracle, he uses the knowledge of just the environmental knowledge, the knowledge of okay, this is not the deepest part of the Red Sea or this and that, because he knows this. Nobody knows the sea and the ocean more than God, because he created the ocean. So sometimes God is like, okay, I'm going to use the knowledge of the environment of what I created, basically, and I'm going to allow them, for example, to cross at the part that's not the deepest. But then again, at the same time, God could sometimes be like, hey, bro, I'm just going to break the rules. I'm just going to break the rules of reality. I'm going to break the rules of physics. I'm going to break the rules of environmental knowledge. Some of the miracles that God be doing, they don't really have no, from what as humans consider as just knowledge of the environment. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, this part is not the deepest, so let's cross here. Sometimes God just break all those rules. You know what I'm saying? God be making like water flow from rocks, bro. Like, what? You have water flowing out and coming out from a rock? That is not no environmental knowledge, bro. That is not no like, oh, the environment it's shallow here, let's cross here. No, bro. That is just some straight, I'm breaking the rules of physics. This is just a miracle that I chose to do, you know what I'm saying? And then you gotta understand, right? For example, when you look at like the rapture, bro, you look at the rapture, God is gonna be taking all these it's like God is gonna be taking us to heaven, bro. We're gonna be like literally, bro, getting off the ground and just going to meet Jesus in the sky, bro. So these miracles, bro, like bro, like him splitting the water, splitting the Red Sea. And for example, let's say God was like, okay, cool, y'all gonna cross at the deepest part of the sea. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna cross at the deepest part of the sea. Let's suppose the sea is like 10,000 feet. God, bro, he's already lifting the water. He could easily elevate the ground. Like, he's like the last airbender. Like, bro, he's literally better than the last airbender. He's on some different stuff. Like, he could easily elevate the ground the same way he's elevating the water. Like, what is the difference here? He already doing like a miracle splitting the water. He could have easily been like, hey, Moses, check this out, bro. You're going to strike the ground one time, and then however he did it, bro, whether he like lift the staff or just smack the ground or whatever he do, bro, like the water is just going to elevate, bro, right? And then he could be like, hey, just do it one more time, and then the ground is going to elevate too. So we're going to cross at the deepest part. Like, whatever God wants to do, bro, he do, bro. But when it comes to like the miracles of God, bro, it's like when you try to apply too much human logic to it, it's a miracle for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like some miracles is just gonna break the rules of physics and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then other miracles, God could like use environmental knowledge and this and that, but all of these are miracles nonetheless, bro. Like different types of miracles. And all miracles is pretty much supernatural. You feel what I'm saying? Like all of God's miracles is supernatural anyway. So whether it makes sense in regards to like, okay, the Israelites have to cross at a part that's not too deep, at a part that's shallow, whether it makes sense to like the human mind or it doesn't, bro. Like when God wants to do a miracle, God is gonna do the miracle. It don't even matter like what it is, how it is. But the fact that, you know what I'm saying, Zias and Bilu and the fact that they was really like, you know what I'm saying, like into like all these Bible topics and this and that, like, hey, bro, they could be chosen by God, bro. God could have a calling over their life, man. And you know, hey, if God is calling y'all, bro, to follow him, bro, do not reject his plan, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Do not reject God's calling over your life, man. But that's basically like what I wanted to kind of like respond to like that Red Sea thing, you know what I'm saying? Like there's all types of miracles that God done did, bro. But you know what I'm saying? Like God already factors in everything. Even when God makes a way for his people, let's say God does a miracle for somebody, even today, bro. If God decides to make a breakthrough for somebody today, it's gonna be like the same thing. Like he gonna map out and strategize the breakthrough to the detail, bro. God is very detail oriented. He already know like, okay, if I allow the breakthrough to happen now, it's like I gotta make sure you cross through the breakthrough safely. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be the deepest part, like the shallow part. All these little details that your mind would wonder when it comes to God's miracles and this and that, bro. God already factored all this stuff in. When he makes miracles and when he makes a way out of no way, God already factors all this stuff in. He already knows that you're human. He already knows that you can't fly. He already knows that you can't do certain things. So he factors in that the fact that you're human, and then he does that. Or he would just allow you to walk in the supernatural power to whereas your human limitations will not even be a problem. So he could do it either way. You feel what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, a miracle from God is a supernatural thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a supernatural act. So whether it makes sense or whether it doesn't make sense, at the end of the day, it's a miracle. And some people don't even believe in the miracles of God because they are too caught up in like the logical mindset of humans. Like they are caught up in the logical brain, bro. Like the logical mindset of like, oh, I'm human. This is how I think. This is my logic. But God's power is supernatural. It defies the laws of gravity, physics, all types of stuff, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't put God in a box because your human logic, right? Our human logic is something that could be used to limit God and his miracles. But his miracles is supernatural, bro. Like, he could do what he wants technically, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So that's just basically what I wanted to kind of like chime in on this topic about the Red Sea, you know, and this and that. And I also wanted to reach out to Zias, Lou, Jidion, you know what I'm saying? And I wanted to reach out to them too, you know what I'm saying? And hey, if the Jidion, what is his name? Jidion's pastor, hey, if they will listen to this too as well, bro. Hey, bro, fully give your life to Jesus as well, bro, because Christianity, bro, pagan religion, false religion. That's, bro, Christianity is the white man's religion. So, you know what I'm saying? That's basically everything I wanted to say. I wanted to reach out to all of them and, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to just tell them all the truth because if they all don't fully commit their life to Jesus and leave all these pagan religions alone, bro, they gonna find themselves in hell, bro. They headed to hell, bro. And that just me keeping it real. And they might disagree with this message. They might agree with this message, this and that. Oh, what's my what are people gonna think when I fully commit my life to Jesus and this and that? Oh, I'm gonna look a certain way to people when I fully commit my life to Jesus. Who care what these people think, bro? Man, bro, you bet, bro. The Bible say cowards shall have their part in the lake of fire that burns with fire and brimstone. So you do not want to be a coward and be like, oh, what are people going to think when I fully dedicate my life to Jesus and I give up my worldly lifestyle? You want to know what the problem is with a lot of these people, bro? They love the world more than they love God, bro. You know what I'm saying? They love the world too much, more than they love God, bro. They love the things of this world. They love entertaining all these different worldly things more than they love God. So it's gonna be hard for a lot of these people, YouTubers, streamers, whatever they are, bro. It's gonna be hard for them to fully commit their life to God, is because they love the world more than they love God, bro. Real talk, man. But when you love the world more than you love God, and you run from God's calling over your life, and you run from God's purpose over your life, bro, you just gonna end up in hell in the end, bro. So it's still not worth it. And on top of that, life is short, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Before you know it, you're standing in front of God on Judgment Day, and your entire life was based on entertaining the world and chasing the world. You really didn't spend time with God. You really didn't get closer to God. You really didn't. Half of these people don't even know what God's purpose for their life is, because they too busy loving the world and entertaining all these worldly people. That's what these people be doing, just entertaining the world, bro. But hey, man, I just pray that, you know what I'm saying, these people really fully commit their life to God, and fully accept God's calling over their life, man. You know what I'm saying? If God has a calling over your life, if you feel like God is calling you and God is drawing you to be closer to Him, bro, and to fully build a relationship with Him, bro, hey, bro, you better do it, man. You better do it, because God don't even have a plan and a purpose for everybody. You feel what I'm saying? And I learned that from Tiario, bro. God don't even have a plan and a purpose for everybody. So if God has a plan and a purpose for you, and you feel that God is calling you, bro, to get closer to Him, bro, do not reject it. Do not reject God's calling over your life, bro. Because that's how you get punished by God, bro. Real talk, bro. But I just wanted to, like, talk about this Red Sea thing, and reach out to them as well. And yeah, that's basically everything I wanted to talk about, bro. Peace.